I can see the Bothy. I think I should have left the bike up at the forestry road because all I've done is push it. When you do it on the bike, it's for 2 minutes. Hit a swamp, hit a bog, hit a rock, and then back off. There's the Bothy up ahead, hiding behind that big tree. Hopefully you can make it out. No shortage of water supply up here anyway. Hello. to be home. This is it for tonight. What a journey in. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I forgot to do the formalities earlier on. I was that glad to get here. What a journey that was. The forestry road wasn't too bad at that last mile with the bike. Oh, I should have just left it up at the top and walked that last bit and just carried the panniers in with the fire logs and that in it. Anyway, absolutely soaked through. I was up to there in water, some of the puddles I was hitting, some of the swamp should I say, so I'll get my stuff inside, start setting up, and I shall catch you in a wee bit. Oh. Everything's soaking. I do have covers for the panniers, but I never bothered to stop to put them on, but even the GoPro's absolutely soaking. Oh, still going to put this helmet on. I think I'm safe now. Oh, that was torture, man. Anyway, we're here now. Probably the head torch on soon. It's only, time's that? 3:10. I actually got here about an hour later than what I wanted to. But it is what it is. Might as well get the nose bag section out the way. Tomato sauce, Lorne sausage, I've had that a few times. Square, as a lot of people call it, and red sauce. We'll not get into that in this video. Award-winning stuff from Kent's the Butchers and Dunoon. Tea cakes, rolls, Starro Pramen, and knickknacks. Almost forgot about the essentials. Some water, some whisky, about half a bottle of whisky there, in a plastic bottle, shame on me. I didn't want to risk breaking it the night though. And some Haribos, good old Star Mix. Well, the wee fireplace is immaculate, it's been well cleaned out. It's quite a small fireplace this, but I do have with me, look at that, 4 fire logs. And obviously anything I don't burn tonight, I shall leave for others. 4 fire logs. And a stack of hardwood logs from my last hot tent camp. So it should be cosy enough in here later on. I found some of these flamer things as well in the garage. I was tidying things up. There we go, that's it for tonight. That's the heat source sorted anyway. Just give you a wee look outside before it gets too dark. So the stern location, there's a path that goes up over the back there that takes you right over to Loch Awe. There's plenty of lockings up there, I'd love to go up there and do a walk. But obviously not being this trip. Stunning spot. Quite a small wee bothy as you've seen inside already, but the smaller it is, the easier it is to heat. Quite cosy, and the remainder of the rest of the building. And this bit, we obviously managed to retain and develop, make it wind and watertight. Oh. Nice big picnic bench there. I'll cook my dinner on that tonight, I think. Wee library. Bit of shelving. Look at this, some shower gel in case I grab a shower in the morning. What is this? Beer Bond biscuits. I'll take them out with me because that will just attract the old rodents. The mice have certainly been in. There's plenty of droppings about this place. Over here, somebody's left a gas stove. It's even got a cartridge in it. While we're touching that, I don't know what this is here. Collect your stamp. Carron Bothy, an ink pad, a stamp, and a wee filler. Never seen that before. The state of that. I don't think I'll be using that tonight for a cup of tea or coffee. or that either. But let's wee candelabras about. There's the Bothy book, I'll have a wee look at that later on. There's my wet rucksack. Plenty of tools and implements. Axe, plenty of saws, bow saws, joiner saws in case you want to do a bit of finishing. Lavatory, shovel, wee brush. Excellent. Dustpan and brush down there as well. Fire extinguisher, notice board. Another wee table over here. View out the window. Managed to get a 4G signal, or well, a Vodafone signal by putting my phone up in the window. Remember doing that last time I was here. A couple of dubs here for fire logs. Somebody's left one bit of wood. Oh, there's another bit of wood there. Take that's wee grate you can put across the fire if you want to cook on it. There's a fire guard, stop you wandering into the fire later on. There's my supply. Cracking wee fireplace. It is quite shallow, that, and look how black it is up here, so obviously the smoke's been looking up there. Up there's a wee washing line. I think I'll be using that tonight. Don't know how I'll reach it right enough. I need to hang up my my trousers now. Anyway, they're soaking after hitting a few bogs on the bike. And there's a sleeping platform. Ideal. Somebody's left a wee sleep mat there as well. I think they might have had a wee chew at it, but it's better than nothing if you arrived here on a night with very little. That's it. Cracking wee Bothy. I must have been here about, I don't know, 10 or 12 times to be honest, so I know the area well. But I think the last time I was here was probably over 8 years ago, so it's not changed, and the path coming in hasn't changed either. It's just get worse. Anyway, I'll finish setting up, bring us back. Forgot what I brought in these bags, just clothes, but I'll definitely need them tonight. Nice warm jacket. And I've got insulated trousers in there and wee nature hike boots. That's my Montane Prism trousers that go with that jacket. What else did I bring? Oh, some candles. Some tea lights. Always worth bringing. They're black. Stole them out the house. Probably some fancy things of the wife's, but nah. They'll be getting used tonight. Oh, and my Yonder Mount Adventure hoodie, as always. Oh, getting that on soon, I think, because it's Baltic in here. And a dry pair of socks. Wise choice. Flame fast. Burns for up to 2 hours. Clean handling, just like the wrapper. That'll do me for later on. Well, that's 4 o'clock. I might as well just get this thing lit and be done with it. Get a wee bit of heat going, see how good these are. Oh, we're in and settled at last. It's absolutely Baltic. It was only about 5 degrees when I left the car. The sky started to clear a wee bit, so I might even get frosty tonight. We'll see what happens, but it should be cosy enough in here once the fire gets going. Anyway, you know how it goes, guys. Not officially set up to crack open the first beer. Whoa. Cheers. Oh. It is a Sunday night, away from my normal Tuesday nights yet again. The wife and kids are away Highland dancing today, so another free ticket today, and I'm actually off work tomorrow, but I'm taking my wee mammy to hospital, so I need to leave here about 6 o'clock in the morning, dark o'clock. I'm not looking forward to that, not the darkness, just heading back out that path that I came in on. Well, it's a river, let's be honest, a river, not a swamp, but I'll just march through it as I did on the way down. I'll dry out when I get home. I'll dry out tonight. I'm going to get these boots off, get socks off, dry socks on. Trousers aren't actually too bad, so I'll just dry them while I'm wearing them in front of the fire, but I need to get these boots off and get them dried so they're not too bad for the morning. But this is a cracking wee bothy. Good nights had in here for the last 10 or 12 visits. But aye, that'll be good. So I'm going to enjoy this beer. I'll bring you back in a wee bit. Cheers. The steam coming off my socks. Absolutely soaking. I was well over my boots today coming in. Oh. And that was even on the bike. I hit one of those big massive swamps or puddles, man. Horrendous. Pardon me. You'll be stinking up there. Hope nobody comes in tonight. That's it. As I said, it's just after 4 o'clock, so it's time yet for people to turn up. Oh, that's better. Oh, tried it. The Bothy TV, yeah. In fact, I brought my wee trousers, so I think I'll get them on. It's like sitting here in damp trousers. Don't worry, I'll switch your camera off for this bit. That's my wee down boots. Nature hike ones. I've had them for quite a while, but I don't really use them that much. I do for in the tent. I've just got a soft sole on them, but they're alright for in the bothy. You can get proper ones that are kind of harder sole on them, but it'll be fine. Still absolutely Baltic in here. Might be warmer outside, to be honest. So I'm going to have a wee rolling slice, rolling square sausage, rolling Lorne sausage. That's not 3 rolls, it's just 3 variants of the same roll. Anyway, some hot food will do the world of good, I think, because it is freezing in here. As I said, yes, it's red sauce. Perfectly burnt. Every time. Oh. Feel the heat in that. At least there's something warm in here. Get in my belly. In fact, might as well have another wee beer. This is number 3 already, by the way. Oh. Cheers, guys. Well, it's still Baltic in here. I've also had another rolling sausage while I've been off the camera. Still in the first fire log. It's 5:30, but I don't know, fire logs pretty junk. I'm going to try and break this up. See if we'll give it some life. There we go, it's a bit more like it. But I wouldn't like to rely on them as a main source of heat. This will be a bit better. At least there's a flame now. Maybe you just need to crack them open. I do use them in the summertime. Or when I'm not reliant on heat, maybe more so to keep the midges away. But in a bothy, I don't think they're much caught. Thankfully I've got that kind of hardwood there as well. But I'll get them on later on. Go for the big burn. Get a bit of heat about the place because the walls are freezing. In fact, I've got the bothy book here. I'm just looking through the bothy book to see the last time somebody actually signed in. Doesn't mean it's the last time somebody was here, but last time somebody signed the book was the 29th of October. What date on the day? Hold on, if I can see. 23rd of November we're on the day. So almost a month since somebody was last here or signed the book. I forgot to mention, in case anybody's interested, the sleeping setup for tonight. I've got a OEX, what's it called? Leviathan EV900. It's one of the coldest bags that OEX do. We'll open it up to let some heat into it. Not there's much coming from that fire behind me. Underneath that, I've got my Exped winter mat. That's absolutely cracking. I can't remember the R rating on it, but I think it's over 7 at least, so plenty warm. And a recent purchase is this Trekology pillow, which is good. It's got these silicone bits in the back of it and a strap, so that stops it moving about the mat so much, which is quite a bit of a battle. But that's it for tonight anyway. Cheers guys. As usual, of late certainly. Have an early night tonight, and then an early start tomorrow morning. That's what it is. I just can't wait to get this fire roaring. Look at it, that one wee fire log. Man, that is useless. Right, I'm going to try the second fire log. This is a different one. It's a zip one. They make the firelighters and that, don't they? So it burns up to 90 minutes. It can burn all at once, but it needs to produce heat. No point in being a light. I might as well use a torch if that's the case. So I'll lob that on just now into the remainder of that last fire log. What a difference that fire log makes. The zip one. The other ones weren't so good. Usually I might have seen actually put one wee tiny bit of wood in with the last fire log, because there's hardly any kind of flames coming off it whatsoever, but that's some difference with those ones. So as far as fire logs go, I'd recommend the zip ones. I'm actually putting a wee bit of heat as well, which is even better. Well, it's getting to that time of night. Slange. Right, it's just gone 7 o'clock, so I'm going to get some big sticks on here if it's not too late. Everything's freezing. Keep thinking everything's wet, but it's not, it's just cold. Oh, apart from that flame. See how this goes. Some real wood. This is more like it. Finally a bit of heat. This is more like it. Brought my trousers down off the wash line just to make sure they're picking up the heat. In fact, I'll just turn them over. Oh, there we go. But aye, what a night. It's been good. Thankfully I brought some proper hardwood logs as opposed to those fire logs. I've still got 2 of them over there, which I'll leave for the next victim of Bothy life. They're good, but I can't beat the open fire. Some hardwood logs. So I'm just going to pour one more half. It's only, what's that, 8:05. Absolutely shocking. Anyway, gonna have a wee half. A bit more. And then after that, once the wood burns out, I shall be retiring to my bed, which is a bit warmer than it was before, thankfully. Anyway guys, it's going to be dark when I leave in the morning, 6 o'clock start. What a nightmare, going up that track I came in tonight, up the river. But, as I always say, oh, hold on, that's what it is. So if I don't see you in the morning, I'll see you the next trip. Cheers guys. Bro. In fact, looks as if the boots are on fire. Anyway, before I check out for tonight, I think I forgot to mention where I actually was. It's been a long night. I'm in Carron Bothy in Argyll, and this place is maintained by the NBA. So fair play to them. I think that's why I joined the NBA maybe about 20 years ago, because they maintain places like this. Absolutely fantastic. Cheers and good night. Good morning guys, it's 6:15. I've already started packing up, got a sleeping bag and stuff away, so I'm just going to collect my laundry and get everything else packed up. I did have quite a good sleep last night, to be honest. Good 4 hours anyway, solid. And then from kind of 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I had a wee house visitor in the shape of a wee moose that I remember being here last time. It's probably not the same moose, right enough, but there's a wee moose loose about the house last night because he was in that carrier bag with all my rubbish, he was across the windowsill, he was over the walls, he was into the fireplace, he was over there. Most importantly, he got into my bag that I tied up. He set about a tea cake. Unbelievable. I think I've got footage of that. It was stuck in the bag, so I had to untie the bag and let him out. Then. So I took the tea cake out. I took it out its foil wrapper as well that he'd kind of half demolished, and he's not been back since. So I'll leave it outside for him, I think. But anyway, guys, I'm going to finish packing up and I'll bring you back in a wee bit. At least everything's nice and dry. Don't know how long that will last. It is dry outside. It's quite a clear sky actually. I looked out last night a couple of times. It was quite overcast, but this morning you can see all the stars. It's not really what's coming down from above. It's what's underfoot that's going to be the problem going out. At least the wee panniers will be a wee bit light on the way back down the road. Right guys, that's me all loaded up, ready to hit the road. I'm not bothered doing any filming on the way out because it's pitch black and I just want to get everything packed away and not have to take it out again till I got home. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this trip. Another fantastic bothy night, can't beat it. I can't believe it's been that long since I was last here. What was I saying last night, about 8 or 9 years ago? I think the last time I just walked here actually, part of the West Highland Way training we did many years ago to get the miles in. So I'm just going to hit the road, hit the swamp. That first initial mile out of here through that track is horrendous. Once it got into Forestry Road, it's not too bad. It felt like it was uphill most of the way here. A few wee downhill sections, obviously that will be uphill on the way out, but that's what it is. I need to get down the road. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Add a comment, hit the like button. See you in the next trip. Cheers. Goodbye, Carron Bothy. You see that down there? I left the tea cake for the wee moose.